Hey guys, today I thought I'd demonstrate how to purchase a stock in marijuana. You might be thinking like, how do you buy a stock with marijuana? Am I buying a marijuana plant or what? What do you mean? Well, it's really simple. So there's companies out there that are actually supplying shops in Colorado and California and these states that have legalized it with products like gum and CBD oils and even the plant itself. And so these companies have generated so much revenue that they've went ahead and gone public. That's great for regular people like you and me, right? And other entities like banks and private investment bankers and kind of these people that move the markets don't really care. Due to the fact that this is still federally an illegal product, but it's legal on the state level. So there's a lot of risk involved with marijuana stocks because at any point, the federal government can go in and pretty much shut it all down. That's the thinking here. Uh, but that means that there's a lot of opportunity for you and me to make some money here. Um, so the stock I kind of want to talk about is MJNA. Um, you can see here I have 9,600 shares of this stock, and it closed on Friday at 14 cents a share. The date today is March 19th, 2017. So we're under an administration where it's federally illegal, and actually restrictions are supposed to increase supposedly, right? We'll see, right? The market has spoken. This is a profitable industry. Um, and people really like smoking marijuana and eating the edibles and just partaking in the adventure or whatever you want to call it. But if I click on this stock ticker, I'll get some information, right? I'll see the volatility over the day. I can click the 5 day. It's gone up past 5 days, the last 6 months. I can see that towards the end of the year, between November and January, there was a large spike. This is due to referendums being passed and new states legalizing, like Florida. Florida is a huge state in terms of population, so they're expecting more revenue being generated due to that. And then Trump news comes out, and he's saying marijuana is going to be bad. We're going to crack down. It starts to go down here, right? So news will affect a marijuana stock. Speculation will affect a marijuana stock. There's just really no solid ground here because it's illegal. Um, so you can see there's news here. There's a lot of news here. Marijuana is a fast-moving industry. There's a lot going on. The good thing about this is you can see that there's growing demand for this. There's a lot of growth, and it's actually it's the fastest growing industry in the world, right? So as much as the federal government wants to say, they're going to end this, look, there's jobs being created, there's revenue being created, schools are being built. I mean, it's just not going to happen, right? This is going to get legalized eventually. Another good thing about this little news section is it tells you, who else to look out for. This allows you to kind of go to other companies and see how they're performing, and you can actually see, this is how this is comparing to others. Now, I have 9,600 shares currently. Okay, at 14 cents a share. This means that for every dollar this share price goes up, so if it goes from 14 cents to a dollar, I'm going to make roughly $9,600, right? If it goes up $2, I'll make 18 grand. If it goes up to $10, I'll make $96,000. This is not a far-fetched idea, okay? Let me show you, sorry. There was another company that it just happened to. So Axim Biotechnologies. I'll click on this. In the last 6 months, I don't even know how much this stock was. Okay, probably about $1. You see how low it is next to zero? This was a penny stock. I go back 1 year. This is a penny stock. Then it surges. Okay, had I invested in this stock instead of the medical marijuana stock, I'd have $96,000 in my bank right now. So, this is not some fantasy. This happened to a company. All right? Let me show you what Amazon looked like 20 years ago. Okay? These companies follow similar paths. They start off and they're nothing. You go back to 1997. Sorry, let me zoom out here a little bit. Actually, let me do time range here. Hold on. 20 years. Zoom out a little more because it's kind of unable to. Let's go by month. It's getting cut off. Oh, sorry. If you look over here. Okay, if you look up here, I'm going to go to the beginning. It opens at $2.44 on the first day you could trade it. It's down to $1.54. Okay. So you could have bought 100 shares for around 150 bucks, and today it's at $800. All right. Did anyone know that Amazon was going to be as big as it was? Okay, no. In 1997, you're talking about an online store. Okay, a company that's going to ship things to your house through the postal service. People thought it was never going to work. And you have the dot-com boom in this area. They kind of endure, and they take off. So, as crazy as it sounds, for someone that's average, maybe you don't have a lot of money to save at the end of each month, marijuana is a good thing to get into. You don't have to risk a lot of money. I have $1,000 invested in. I can potentially make $100,000 if it goes up to a $10 stock. All right. If something amazing happens and it goes up to $100 a stock, I'm a millionaire, and I invested $1,000. Okay. So if you're interested, I would do your research. But I'll actually execute the trade. Now I have restricted funds here because it hasn't cleared from my bank account yet into the Scottrade account, so I can't purchase penny stocks right now. But I'll just show you what it would look like. I'll do 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares is gonna cost me, is it $140? When for every dollar it goes up, I'd make $1,000 because it's how many shares I own. I would need to put a limit price on this. Sorry, let me zoom in here. I'd put a limit price on here, so it's at 14 and 12 1/100ths of a cent. I'd just go, 14, I guess, 30, whatever, doesn't matter. Duration would be today. I would go review order. Now, what's probably going to happen here is I'm going to get a big error, and it says I'm having restricted funds, and you can't do anything. Yeah, see, insufficient funds or restricted funds exist in your account. Okay, that's fine. I knew this was going to happen. On Monday, it'll clear. But that's another thing you need to know is if you're trying to do this right away, you heard something in the news and I gotta get it, and you just go and try to deposit money into your account right away, and you want to purchase a stock. Look, this is a penny stock. They're trying to protect you, and it's just not going to happen. So you probably have to wait 2 or 3 days before these restricted funds actually settle. So just have that in mind, that you need to sort of be prepared and if you just try to like gain on something because of something you heard or news, you might end up being too late. So always have a little bit of money in your brokerage account when you want to take advantage of something. All right, and that's it for this video.